Ready to explore some of the most intense and unconventional romances between older men and younger women on screen? These films dive deep into passion, complex emotions, and unexpected connections that challenge social norms and stir the soul. Let's uncover stories that go beyond simple love tales, where age is just a backdrop to powerful human experiences. The City Below is a deep and emotional drama that explores the complex relationship between a mature man and a young woman. The film skillfully balances on the edge of passion and moral dilemmas, showing how their connection changes the lives of both characters. The director is not afraid to touch on painful topics, creating an atmosphere of tension and sincerity. The important thing here is not so much the love story, but the inner conflicts of the characters, which make you think about age, power, and freedom of choice. For fans of serious movies, this is a real find, revealing the subtleties of relationships with psychological depth and without templates. Pure tells a touching story of unexpected love between a mature man and a young woman who meet under the most challenging circumstances. The film focuses on the inner transformation of the characters, showing how their relationship helps each of them to find themselves anew. The plot develops smoothly, without excessive dramatization, which makes the picture as natural and sincere as possible. The direction and the actor's performance create an atmosphere of trust and vulnerability, which enhances the emotional effect. This is a movie about acceptance, forgiveness, and the power of love, which can overcome age and life barriers. My Wife's Romance is an intriguing romantic thriller that centers on a mature man involved in a complicated relationship with a young woman. The movie skillfully combines elements of drama and mystery, forcing the viewer to keep their attention until the very end. The plot is filled with unexpected twists and turns that reveal not only the passion, but also the secrets of the characters. The direction emphasizes the psychological depth of the characters, and the atmosphere of suspense increases the drama of their relationship. This picture is not just about love, but about the search for truth and trust, which makes it interesting and multifaceted for fans of the genre. Hemel, a bold and provocative film that explores the relationship between a mature man and a young woman through the prism of emotional openness and personal freedom. Here the plot plays a secondary role. The main value of the film is in the psychological depth and sincerity of the characters. The director shows how the characters try to understand their desires and fears, not afraid to face the ambiguity of feelings. Hemel is not just a romantic story, but a reflection on the nature of human relationships, where age ceases to be decisive and only honesty before oneself is important. A real gift for art house lovers. Bastards is a dark and complicated drama in which the romance between a mature man and a young woman develops against the background of difficult life circumstances. The plot is saturated with tension and conflicts, which gives the relationships of the characters a special poignancy and drama. The direction makes the viewer immerse in the atmosphere of internal struggle and contradictions, reflecting not only the passion, but also the vulnerability of the characters. This is a movie about how love can be both a salvation and a test, showing the complexity of human feelings without simplifications. The picture is not for easy viewing, but it leaves a deep impression. Gurov and Anna is a graceful and touching story inspired by the classics, where a mature man meets a young woman and a tender but complex love erupts between them. The movie subtly conveys the emotions and inner feelings of the characters, balancing between passion and rationality. The plot develops gradually, revealing the depth of their relationship and showing how age and life experience affect the perception of love. The direction is characterized by delicacy and sensuality, creating an atmosphere of intimacy. This picture is a real decoration of the genre, captivating with its sincerity and refinement. Ask Me Anything offers an unusual look at the relationship between a mature man and a young woman, exploring it through the lens of self-identity and the search for meaning in life. The movie tells the story of a young woman, open and vulnerable, who encounters a mature man with a lifetime of experience and mystery. The plot is rich with psychological nuances, allowing the viewer to look deep into the characters and understand their motivations. The direction creates an intimate and sometimes disturbing atmosphere, where age seems to be just a number. And the main thing is emotional connection and trust. The picture stands out for its honesty and courage in revealing complex themes. One Wild Moment is a light yet touching comedy about the unexpected passion between a mature man and a young woman that turns their lives upside down. The movie is filled with bright emotions and funny situations, which makes it especially appealing to a wide audience. The plot reveals how age differences can be a source not only of conflict, but also of sincere understanding and growth. The acting and direction create a dynamic and lively atmosphere, emphasizing the naturalness and warmth of relationships. One Wild Moment is a great choice for those who enjoy light yet heartwarming romantic stories. 1% More Humid is a subtle and atmospheric drama in which a romance between a mature man and a young woman develops against the backdrop of the characters' personal experiences and inner conflicts. The film emphasizes the emotional vulnerability and complexity of building close relationships, showing how age does not prevent a deep and sincere connection. The direction creates a thoughtful and slightly melancholy atmosphere, allowing the viewer to feel every emotion of the characters. Here it is more about the inner world than about bright events, which makes the picture especially attractive for fans of psychological movies with a romantic touch. Anaïs Falling in Love is a French comedy drama that combines lightness and deep reflections on love, passion, and self-determination. The main character, Anaïs, is a 30-year-old woman who, despite her vigor and charm, feels lost and uncertain about the future. After a tumultuous affair with an elderly publisher, Daniel, she unexpectedly falls in love with his wife, the writer Emily. This movie is not just the story of a love triangle, but an exploration of human desires, fears, and aspirations. Director Charlene Bourgeois-Taquet masterfully balances comedic and dramatic moments to create a multi-layered and engaging picture. Anaïs Falling in Love is a movie about finding oneself through love and passion, and how difficult relationships can be the key to inner liberation. Thanks for joining me on this journey through these captivating romances. Whether it's drama, comedy, or psychological depth, these films show how love defies age and expectations. If you enjoyed this list, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss more cinematic explorations like this.